Hello, this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chilies. Welcome to our video series on chilies called Peppers 101. The purpose of this video series is to give you education and knowledge on chilies from all over the world, from the sweetest no-heat chilies all the way up to some of the super hot blazing chilies and all the culinary and heirloom chilies in between. We hope that this will encourage you and inspire you to try different kinds of chilies in your kitchen. We hope you will share. These chilies will help you garden and grow more chilies. And as our public service announcement that some of you might be getting tired of hearing if you watched a bunch of our videos, get your children out in the fresh air and into the garden. Not just with chilies, all kinds of stuff. And you all have time to make a small garden. You all do. Even if you've only got a patio, you can put some potted plants out there or a planter. Teach your children how to grow stuff from seeds. When they're little and they see a tiny, tiny seed turn into a big plant and then later on a harvest, my goodness, they'll be amazed. They'll never forget that experience, especially if they're little. Even if they're a teenager, get them out there. You know, make a deal with them. Make a deal with them to get them out there. Whatever you got to do. Bribe them. Get them out in the garden. And then don't stop there. Once you got the harvest of chilies or squash or whatever, take them into the kitchen to help you prepare the food and cook the food and serve the food to others. Not just your family members, but maybe an elderly or disabled neighbor down the street who would really appreciate a good meal. Just make sure it's not a super hot pepper meal. It might be the last meal you feed them. You don't want to freak them out. You want them to enjoy the food. Okay? So with that being said, let's look at this chili over here. This is the Negro De Valle. It is from the mountains of Chihuahua, Mexico. Chihuahua, Mexico is a northern state of Mexico on the border of the United States. It is mostly mountainous in region. It is home to the Tarahumara Indians who still reside up there in the mountains. The Tarahumara Indians are known for their skills of being able to chase down animals on foot. When I mean chase down animals on foot, they will pursue a deer for maybe days until the deer tires out. And they're doing this in thongs and sandals, my goodness, in rocky terrain. And then they kill the animal, gut it, and carry it back to their village. Tarahumara Indians, fascinating people. They have survived the Spanish conquistadors. America. Yes, America does infringe on other countries and other peoples. And now the drug cartels, and they still exist today in the northern mountains of Chihuahua, Mexico. And Chihuahua, Mexico is desert and mountains and some forests in the mountains. This is the Negro De Valle. It has a smoky, sweet flavor, mild to medium heat. Medium heat at the most, but mostly it's going to be a mild heat. They can grow anywhere from 4 to 8 inches long, so sometimes they can get pretty long. They're very, very flavorful, similar to a pasilla, but different. So you could call them the pasilla. Most of the pasillas are from Oaxaca, Mexico, which is far south in the country of Mexico, where these are north. Now, what else can I tell you about the Negro De Valle chili? What I can tell you about this chili is this chili and the Valero looks very similar, a little bit shorter, is from the same region, are both used to make the famous dish chili Colorado, which is a beef dish, although some natives might use goat meat, but mainly beef. It's called chili Colorado and served in many Mexican restaurants. So if you want authentic chili Colorado, this or the Valero chili are the chilies that you use to make it. That's an interesting fact. You probably didn't know that. Just like the chilies of Oaxaca, the pasillas and other chilies of Oaxaca are used to make different types of moles. Mole is another Mexican dish. The Negro De Valle is used to make chili Colorado. They're pretty productive. They do start slow. The plants will get up to 6 feet tall, maybe more. As you can see here, they're crowding up in the top of the net. There's lots and lots of chilies in here that are green. So they're very productive. They're just a slow starter. It is now September 11th. Remember 9/11, 2023. And we're in Lindale, Georgia. And now we finally have a bunch of ripe ones so we could film this variety for you to put it on our Peppers 101 list group on our Refining Fire Chilies YouTube channel. So this is the Negro De Valle from Chihuahua, northern Mexico. I hope you grow it because it's very flavorful. This is more what we call a consumer-friendly chili. Consumer-friendly chili is, well, not a super hot. A chili that most people can eat when you use it in cooking. They can grow a little bit straight. You see that one growing straight right there? Straight up and down, straight up and down. But a lot of times they'll get kind of a curvature to them. You see that? Getting a kind of a curvature. That one's getting kind of a curvature. But this one's kind of straight. That one's kind of straight. They do have a pretty thick flesh, so you can stuff them and roast them. The flesh will get a little bit thinner as they ripen to brown. So it'll get a little bit thinner. So if you want to roast them, I would say like this one over here. That's got a little bit of green still. I would say pick it like this. Let me get these leaves out of the way. Like that one there that has a little bit of green left on it. I would say that would be ideal for your roasting and stuffing. So it's usually ground into a powder and made to a paste and then used to make the sauce for the dish, Chili Colorado. So you can look up Chili Colorado on the web. But this is where Chili Colorado first started, with the Valero pepper, and it looks like this, but smaller, and the Negro De Valle. Okay? So this is Jim Duffy of Refining Fire Chilies. I hope you've learned something about chilies today, and you grow the Negro De Valle. Please like the videos. Please share. Talk some people into subscribing. And hit the bell notification if you want to know about more chilies. Because when we have a new video come up, you'll be notified. And this year in 2023, our goal is to have over 120 informational videos on chilies. That's our goal. That is our goal. So help us achieve that goal. Get us more subscribers. And please like and share the video. Negro De Valle from Refining Fire Chilies. Take care.